Hi guys, how's it going? Lee J2512 here. This is going to be a very cool video I've wanted to do for a little while. These are the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts Lego Minifigs, and this is the series, the brand new series that just came out very recently, maybe about a week or two old, and I managed to get all of them. I managed to get all the figures. Don't ask me how, cough, eBay, cough, and I managed to get all of them without having to spend too much and without having to get loads of duplicates. I was going to get like one figure a week just to try and build the set over time, but then I realised I'd probably be spending and wasting money on duplicates towards the end, so I decided to just get all of them, all 22 figures, and in each box you get 60 figures, and you tend to get 3 of each figure in each box apart from one figure, which is the rarest one, and it's going for quite expensive on eBay now, that one figure. So this is all 22 figures, and I'm just going to set you down a little bit so we can get a little bit closer, and we'll back up the box a little bit and just go show off one at a time. There's loads of accessories here which I'm very happy to show off as well, lots of accessories. I'll show off what we actually have here. So this is the full set, and these are the Harry Potter figures. So you have Harry with his with Hedwig and his wand, Hermione with Crookshanks and her wand, Ron with Scabbers, Draco with a broomstick and a golden snitch, Luna with the Quibbler and her wand, and she also has her skirt and her backpack as well, Neville with with a mandrake, with a pot and his wand as well. This is supposed to be Cho Chang. I don't think it looks much like Cho Chang. She's got an owl there as well. She's there, Dean Thomas as well, with his Gryffindor flag. We have Voldemort with Nagini here, and we also have Dobby with Tom Riddle's diary and a sock, Trelawney with a teacup, Cedric Diggory with the Triwizard cup, Phileas Flitwick with a megaphone and a wand, obviously, Mad-Eye Moody, which also turns into Barty Crouch Jr. I will show you in a minute. It has the second hairpiece, and his second face on the back of his head to turn into Barty Crouch Jr. And you also have his staff. You have Harry with his invisibility cloak and wand, and it's really nice. And you have Dumbledore with the pensieve. And then you have 5 Fantastic Beasts figures. You have Newt with a Niffler in his suitcase. And you have Tina with a hot dog, Jacob with a briefcase full of pastries, and Queenie with that pastry there that I can't remember the name of it, and her wand. Credence with his pamphlet, his leaflet that he gives out in the first movie, and of course this is the rare one here. This is Graves / Grindelwald. You only get 1 of these in each box. The other ones you get 3 of each, but for Graves and Grindelwald you get 1 in each box of 60. And he's rare, he's cool, he has a reversible face so he can turn into Grindelwald and Graves as well. Grindelwald. And there's some more instructions on here as well to show you how to build them. So I will also say I got a lot of duplicate wands as well. Like I have a bag here of wands. These are how the wands arrive, if it'll focus up. The wands arrive in packs in 2, so each character that has a wand gets 2 wands in case you lose one, which is nice. But at the end of it, you're left with a lot of spare wands. So I think we will start off with the first person I can see, and that is Harry with his invisibility cloak. Now this one is very, very cool. I like it. He's got his pajamas underneath. It's very awkward to put back on and take off. There he got his pajamas and his wand. And of course they're half legs as well, which Lego are experimenting with now with the Harry Potter new sets and the figures as well. So just because to show how old they are, to show their kids. So this is Harry when he's young, this is Philosopher's Stone Harry, and he's got a parting in his hair to actually show off the scar there, which is nice. And so I'll set him here, and let's start off with Cho Chang. We also have Cho Chang here with her owl. I don't think she got a name for her owl, but yeah, this is Cho Chang. Her skirt piece was quite awkward to put on as well. You have to put the 2 pieces on and then fold over the other 2 pieces. It's quite awkward and fiddly for me. I have really awkward hands, so yeah. It doesn't look much like Cho Chang. I thought when I first saw the image, I thought it was one of the Patil sisters, like Parvati or Padma. I thought it was one of those. That would have been nice to have them in this set actually, but no. So that's very cool. It's Cho Chang, and we also have, let's go for Dumbledore. So Dumbledore has his wand and pensieve, and I don't think he has second face. No, not many of them have second faces. Only Graves, Mad-Eye Moody, and I think, no wait, is that it? I think that might be everyone. No, there will be others, we'll find out. And there's also the pensieve for memories and a wand, the Elder Wand. So go over here, and then right at the back we have Cedric Diggory, who has a massive Triwizard Cup, very very big. And it doesn't. I've tried. You can't put the Triwizard Cup on top of this bit here. I've tried. It doesn't really allow you to do that. I'll try it now actually. It won't actually allow you to do it because there's not a lot of room on here, so it will just it won't stay on. So we'll just leave that here for him. Yeah. He's able to hold it, which is fine, so that's fine by me. And then we also have, here's Dean Thomas with his Gryffindor flag and his wand. It's very cool. I don't know if this is the first Dean Thomas Lego minifig that there ever has been. I never got any of the old Lego Harry Potter stuff, any of the old sets, any of the old figures. This is the first time, and this is why I'm kind of going overboard now, because I want to get them all. So this is Philly's Flitwick, and he has the megaphone here, and he also has some kind of tails, coat's tails at the back, which is very cool to see. I don't know if they were supposed to stick up like that, but if you fold them down enough, they will stay. But yeah, very nice to have him, especially because I know there was a bit of debate about which Flitwick is the best, the one from Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, or the one from Prisoner of Azkaban onwards, because I know his appearance changes. He was supposed to be the choir master, but then that turned into Flitwick. So this is, I think Flitwick is the choir master as a side thing as well. So I think that's how they're explaining it, because it's Warwick Davis that plays them both. So part them there, and I think, is there anyone else on that side? No. Let's go for Mad-Eye Moody. I'll also quickly say about Mad-Eye Moody, I will show you. He also has a second hairpiece, so I'll show that off in a second, which will allow you to turn Mad-Eye Moody into Barty Crouch Jr. So he has his Polyjuice Potion there, his hip flask and his staff. He also comes with a wand, but I didn't equip him with a wand because I felt he had too much stuff, and we have too many wands anyway, so I gave him the staff and the Polyjuice Potion. The wand is separate for me, but you can equip him with whatever you want. So you take off his hairpiece, and then I imagine you just flip his head round very, very quickly. And there we go. So there is Barty Crouch Jr.'s face, and you can also equip his hairpiece. So let's equip that on now. So that is Barty Crouch Jr. So that's a very, very cool thing. I never even noticed that until I opened it up and saw it. So that's very cool. You can have him as Barty Crouch, or you can have him as Mad-Eye. It is up to you. I think I'll stick with him as Mad-Eye, to be honest, because I don't really like Barty Crouch Jr. Although I like David Tennant, who played him. So let's put his hair back on. It's a quite unique hairpiece anyway, that's why I thought something might be different about him. So here we go. And that's Mad-Eye Moody. So we'll move on to the middle section, just randomly. This is Luna. And Luna has two, here's another one that has two faces. Luna has this face where she has her Spectre specs on, and then you turn her around, you get just a normal Luna face. I prefer the Spectre specs face, it's funnier. And you also get a Quibbler with her. Yeah, it's directly lifted from the movie, I believe. Pandemonium at the Ministry. Unifies the mystery. So, and you also have her skirt, which is the same as Cho Chang's. Yeah, she has the same skirt kind of method, where you take the two pieces, fold it over, and then fold over another two pieces. So it was quite awkward, quite fiddly for me. My daughter would probably struggle as well, or she might be better than me, I don't know. So who's up next? We'll go for Neville. So Neville is he also has his Mandrake here. You can just remove this, and it doesn't. I think you can get Neville to hold the Mandrake, or I can just put him in the pot. I'll keep him in the cauldron. I'll keep him in there, and he's got his wand. And this is his headpiece. Sorry, here we go. This comes off. Does he have a back face? He does. That's an unpleasant face. So we'll put that back on. There we go. So yeah, that's Neville. And we will bring out Voldemort now. Now Voldemort is cool, and I mean these are new wands as well. I don't know if you've seen them elsewhere, but these wands are different. This is not going to cooperate at all, is it? The wands are different in that they can be flicked up or down if you put the bottom piece in the hand, so they can just be flicked down very, very easily, and they're quite secure as well. So they're not going to just fly off and ping off, because a lot of problems have arisen from wands pinging off and getting lost. They always get lost in my house. And Voldemort also comes with, as you saw from the leaflet, he also comes with Nagini. Now there's no way for Nagini to be secured on his stand. There's no bottom bit, there's no hole for him to clip on to Voldemort's stand, which is a bit strange. So you got to be careful you don't lose Nagini, but we'll put her here. And then we have, next up we have Dobby. Dobby is massive compared to everyone else. I was a bit shocked when I saw this. Like, for example, this is Voldemort next to Dobby, if it's want to focus up. Yeah, this is Voldemort next to Dobby. It's not to scale, obviously, but it's nice anyway. And you couldn't really... Dobby's got half legs. He's got the half legs anyway, so you can't really make him too small. And his head is quite rubbery. It's not solid. I think you can bend it a little bit. So, and then on the inside you can pull this back, and you have the sock, which is the separate piece. You can take that out if you like. You can take out the sock and have Dobby hold it. I'm probably, just for safekeeping, I'm going to probably keep it in the diary. So I'll keep it in here. He's wearing his, I think he's wearing his rags. And this is like a unique headpiece for Dobby. He's not got a head like the other ones. He's just got this very specific molded piece that's unique to this. There have been other Dobby pieces, Dobby minifigures in the past. I never got any of them though. So this is my first Dobby minifigure, which is really cool. And we have Trelawney, which is unique. I was surprised to see Trelawney. I was happy that she's in it, because she's a unique character. And yeah, you get a teacup in here, which is in separate pieces. This piece is separate from that piece. So yeah, and you have a unique headpiece as well, which is very, very cool. You can just take off her bandana and her hair. And does she have a separate head? No, she doesn't have a separate face. So she's not Quirrell. Actually, Quirrell would have been good to have on this, but Quirrell's in the Great Hall set. And again, she has the wand that just flicks down, and it's come off. So hang on, let's see if it's going to be easy to show off. There we go. So that's clipped in, and then you just flip it down and up and down. And it's come off again. Not making my point for me. There we go. I'm gonna set this down. Let's just put that down there, and let's just get out the main one. Here's Harry with Hedwig, and he's in his Hogwarts outfit, Hogwarts robes, with the full legs. He's got his full grown-up legs, which is also, this shows that he's grown up as well as his hair, because the hair is different as well. So if I compare this with that, so yeah, you can clearly see that the size difference and the hairpiece as well. This is to show that Harry is older. Luckily we've got Hedwig as well. The accessories in this set is unbelievable. I was surprised to see so many accessories that you get with each character, because my daughter's collecting the Unikitty minifigs, and you don't get any accessories with them. So, but this is very cool. So let's just shuffle them up a little bit. That's not focusing at all. So I don't have autofocus. So let's just shuffle them a little bit up the way. And who do we have next? We have Draco Malfoy. And Draco is very cool in that he caught the snitch for once. And he has his broomstick, which I think is supposed to be a Nimbus 2001, but it's all green, so it can't be a Nimbus 2001 because they were all black. So this is a green broomstick, and he's got his cape. And this cape is very cool in that it's not the papery kind of fabric that the skirts have. It's like a proper fabric, which is nice. It's softer and it stays down as well, so it's not gonna ping off. And I think Draco might have a second face, does he? Let's see. He doesn't know. I thought he did. and he has a snitch and a broomstick, and is in his Slytherin Quidditch gear. So that's I like that as well, with his half leg. So he's about the same age. Well, this is probably be the second movie you see him play Quidditch, and here we go. So we have Ron next. Ron with his Han Solo hair. I say that because I think this is the exact same piece from the Rogue One sets that have just come out now. I think this is the exact same hairpiece that Han Solo has. My voice is going a bit. I'm talking non-stop. And this is Scabbers here. And something I just noticed is Scabbers has like a little small balding patch to indicate that it is Wormtail. I thought that was an issue with the paint job, but it's not. It's supposed to be there, I think anyway. Looks like it might be there on purpose. And he is. This is Ron grown up. He's got his full adult legs, and he's got his tie is dishevelled and his shirt isn't tucked all the way in properly. So this is Ron probably when he's third year, because of Scabbers I would say he's probably 13 there. So yeah, that's Ron, and of course we have to bring up Hermione and Crookshanks. So Hermione has Crookshanks, but Crookshanks does not want to stay on here. So I can, oh, is it going to prove me wrong? It has as well. It's proved me wrong completely there. I tried to put this on and it just kept bouncing off. What if I do that? It just didn't stick on because the bottom aren't secure circles. They're half circles. This end doesn't really stick on too well. But that's proved me completely wrong because I tried for about 5 minutes to get this to stay on properly and it didn't. It's kind of secure, so that's fine. A bit not as fluffy as Crookshanks normally looks, I have to say, but it's a nice cat model and a ginger cat model. So yeah, and here's Harry with her. It would have been nice if Hermione had a time turner as well, but I don't know how you would model that for a tiny minifig. I think that'd be too small. But yeah, and Hermione has a nice hairpiece at the back. Her new hairpiece is different from any other set I've seen her in. There we go, that's Harry Potter ones. And next up we have the 5 Fantastic Beasts ones. So this is Newt Scamander and his briefcase. His briefcase doesn't have anything in it, I don't think. Let's check. I don't think I remember putting anything here. No, nothing in here. So nothing in there, but Newt comes with a Niffler, if it wants to focus. There we go, a little Niffler there, which is very, very cool. And you can get this Niffler either here or in the Fantastic Beasts set, the Newt suitcase set, which is just out. People will probably be trying to get the Niffler from this figure because the set is more expensive, and if you're lucky you can get the Niffler from this, depending on which blind bag you get. So that's very, very cool. And he's got his wand here, he's also got Pickett on there. I think that means it's different from the Lego Dimensions Newt Scamander, because they had a story set that came out for Fantastic Beasts. I don't think Pickett was on there, on that figure. But I don't know. I never got it. But I'm sure I remember seeing that the Pickett wasn't there. So yeah, and he's got his cool spiky hair, and that'll be cool to see Fantastic Beasts too. I'm still looking forward to that. And let's click that. Now, I'm going to save the best to last. I'm not going to go for the rare one next. So we have Jacob here. What was Jacob's last name? I've forgotten. Completely forgotten. Yeah, this is Jacob with his cool clothes, I guess. His suit, and inside you have. I'm not going to drop them. I'm going to lift them up like this. You have his 2 pastries. So donuts. I don't know what they would be called. Not donuts, but other things. And yeah, close up. And there's no click for when. There's no actual click for securing the briefcase shut. You just got to make sure it's tight when you close it. And yeah, that's Jacob. And if you in the other Fantastic Beasts sets, in the Newt's briefcase set, he has this hairpiece, and he also has his armor that he wore in the first one, in the first Fantastic Beast. I don't think he's got another face. No, he doesn't. So yeah, if you want like a different Jacob, you could probably go for the Newt's briefcase one, because he has his helmet and he also has the armor on here, and he has his other face, I think, where he's a bit scared. Oh, that's annoying me. What's Jacob's surname? Does he have a surname? He must do. But yeah, let's go put that down here. Then we have Queenie. Now Queenie has her what is that, cannoli? No, that's not that. What is that? I've put it on there. It fits nicely on here. It does kind of twiddle about a bit because, oh god, nearly fell, because it's just one stud here, one hole for the stud, so you gotta be careful. And here is Queenie with her smile and her dress from work when she works at Makusa, and I think she does not have another piece. I keep thinking they have separate pieces. They have separate heads, faces, but they don't. I thought they did. Yeah, and that is Queenie. I like Queenie. So we'll put her next to Jacob, and we'll go for Tina next. Now this is Tina when she has her hot dog. At the start of the movie, when Newt bumps into her, she's holding a hot dog, which is it's a nice little cool thing, nice accessory for her to have. I'm not sure what other accessory you could have given her, to be honest. Not actually sure. But yeah, that's her, and she also has the wand. I mean, they all have the wands apart from... What other ones don't have wands? Also, Draco Malfoy did have a wand, but because he had accessories, I didn't give him his wand. His hands were full, so I just left the wand out for him. And who else? Who doesn't have a wand? Dobby doesn't have a wand, obviously. Jacob doesn't have a wand. Yeah, and also the next figure doesn't have a wand. Credence, he doesn't have a wand. He just has his pamphlet for witches live among us, because the New Salem group that he was part of, Credence Barebones, he was part of that with his mother, but I don't think it was his mother. Was it his mother? I need to rewatch the movie. And yeah, so this was he's just in his normal black thing. He's got a different haircut for Fantastic Beasts 2 I've seen, so that's reassuring, I guess. And it's really I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with him. But yeah, he's got his... I'm sure yes, he does. I remember now. He has two faces. So he also has this face. Bow. So this is his creepy face, and yeah, this is when he like kind of hulks out, I guess. So let's put that on. And last but not least, because this video is dragging on, we have the rarest one, the one where you only have one of each in each box. You have Graves / Grindelwald. Now, this is the Grindelwald face and the Grindelwald hair piece. For the end of the movie, spoilers, he turns into Johnny Depp. And he has the wand, which I'm presuming is the Elder Wand? I don't know. At this point, he would have the Elder Wand, so... And there's a hair there. So at this point, there would be a Elder Wand he would have. And also, if you take his hairpiece off and switch his head round, he has the massive, the intense stare and eyebrows of Graves, Colin Farrell. And he also has the hairpiece to match. So, yeah. And he has the black and kind of grey, probably to show off the his hairstyle in that movie. It's kind of two-tone because it looked quite slick in the movie. It looked pretty cool. So yeah, that's the reason why this is so rare, I guess, because it can be both. But then Mad-Eye Moody could be two different characters as well, and he's not rare. There's like 3 of him, I think. There's I'm sure there's other ones that only have like 1 or 2 in each box, but I think this is the only one that has just one, just one. I think the other ones are random. I think there are ones that bits and bobs could only have 1 each, but yeah, I decided to get all of these in one go. Save a bit of money in the long run rather than just wasting money on all of them 1 week at a time and spending a lot of money on duplicates and doubles if we ever did get any towards the end, because there's 22 to get. So that's all of them. I'll maybe move over here, move the box over here, and let's just shove them back a little bit. I wasn't expecting this video to go on for so long. Let's just move them all back a little bit without them trying to fall everywhere, and remember where things go. So yeah, this is all the figures, and yeah, I do recommend getting these. They're nice little treats to yourself, maybe 1 a week in the shopping or something like that. That's what I was gonna do, but then I thought, nah. This cost, I don't even know if I should tell you how much it costs to get all of them in one go. You can get a box of them for about £200 for a full box of 60 figures, but that's, at the end of it, you would get 3 of each, roughly, apart from Graves. So yeah, But that's it from me, guys. If you, I hope you liked it. I may have some other videos in the works regarding Harry Potter Lego, and I am very much looking forward to Crimes of Grindelwald. Right, bye guys.